What does personal authenticity mean? It means, in the words of psychotherapist James Bugental, it means being in unqualified accord with the givenness of your own unique nature. Another way of saying it is being your own person, living a life that expresses yourself as being true to yourself. The experience of authenticity has two different aspects of it. One is turning within to learn how to listen to our own nature, so as we can discern those differences and those expressions that are unique to ourselves. Once having heard or listened to our own nature, we then go forth into the world to express that nature. Authenticity is also expressed as an unqualified loyalty to your own self, despite whatever adversities you might encounter in life. In closing, I'd like to share with you two true stories, that kind of suggest some of the flavor and some of the themes of authenticity. The first concerns Socrates. As you may know, Socrates was on trial for his life, and his crime was he was teaching the youth of Athens to think for themselves. On trial for his life, the citizens of Athens, who were his judges, basically offered him a deal. They suggest if Socrates changed his ways, that he could go basically free and continue to do his own work. If he did not change his ways, he would have to die. Socrates answered the citizens by saying this: "I would rather be out of tune with all mankind than out of tune with myself." And so later he died. He died being true to the truth of who he was as he knew himself to be. Another expression of authenticity, a slightly different flavor of the work, is this. It concerns a Hasidic rabbi who lived in Central Europe in the 1800s. His name was Rabbi Zusia. And Zusia was on his deathbed being attended by his disciples who loved him dearly, and one of the disciples kind of leaned over to Zusia as he was laying there and said, "Rabbi, aren't you afraid that when you pass over, God will not reprimand you for not being more like our father Moses?" Zusia said, "No. I'm afraid he'll reprimand me for not being more like Zusia." Each of us are called into the world, and each of us expresses a unique aspect of being. Authenticity. The work of authenticity is about learning to experience and express that uniqueness in life. If you're interested in this kind of work, I invite you to explore some of the pages of my site here that relate to that. Thank you.